Are you gearing up for a project management interview and want to make sure you are fully prepared? You are in the right place. In this video, we are diving into the heart of what interviewers are really looking for: your ability to handle real-world scenarios with confidence and expertise. We'll walk you through the top scenario-based questions you might face, and more importantly, show you how to craft responses that not only highlight your skills but also set you apart from the competition. Whether you are a seasoned pro or new to project management, this video will give you the edge you need to ace that interview and land your dream job. Let's get started. Scenario 1: Delayed project delivery. Question: Your project is running behind schedule, and stakeholders are anxious about the delay. How would you handle this situation to ensure the project gets back on track and manage stakeholder expectations? Suggested response: identify the root cause of the delay, implement corrective actions, reassess the timeline, and communicate transparently with stakeholders. Example response: in a previous project, we faced delays due to unforeseen technical challenges. I gathered the team to assess the situation, reprioritize tasks, and allocated additional resources to critical areas. I then communicated the revised timeline to stakeholders, explaining the steps we were taking to meet the new deadlines. This proactive approach helped us regain their confidence and successfully complete the project. Scenario 2: Conflicting priorities. Question: You are managing a project with multiple stakeholders, each with their own priorities and requirements. How would you handle conflicting priorities to ensure project success? Suggested response: facilitate discussions to understand stakeholders' needs, prioritize tasks based on project goals, and negotiate a balanced solution. Example response: during a project, two key stakeholders had conflicting priorities. I organized a meeting where we discussed the impact of each priority on the project's success. By aligning their needs with the project's overall objectives, we agreed on a revised plan that balanced their requirements. This collaborative approach ensured that both stakeholders felt heard and the project stayed on track. Scenario 3: Scope creep. Question: partway through the project, you notice that the project scope is expanding beyond the initial agreement, risking budget and timeline overruns. How would you address scope creep? Suggested response: use change management processes to evaluate the impact, involve stakeholders in decision-making, and either rescope the project or secure additional resources. Example response: in a previous project, additional feature requests started to impact our timeline. I called for a scope review meeting, where we assessed the impact of these changes. By involving stakeholders, we decided to either defer some features to a later phase or secure additional budget and resources for the immediate ones. This helped us control the scope and avoid overruns. Scenario 4: Team conflict. Question: a conflict has arisen within your project team, affecting morale and productivity. How would you resolve this conflict to restore a positive and productive working environment? Suggested response: identify the cause of the conflict, facilitate open communication, mediate a resolution, and foster a collaborative team culture. Example response: once, two team members had a disagreement over the approach to a key task. I brought them together for a candid discussion, where each presented their viewpoints. By focusing on the project's goals and the strengths of each approach, we developed a compromise that utilized both ideas. This not only resolved the conflict but also led to a stronger team dynamic and a better outcome. Scenario 5: Budget overrun. Question: during the execution of your project, you realize that the project is significantly over budget. How would you handle this situation to bring the project back within budget constraints? Suggested response: conduct a budget review, identify areas for cost optimization, reprioritize activities, and communicate budget issues to stakeholders. Example response: in one project, we encountered unexpected costs that pushed us over budget. I reviewed the entire budget, identifying non-essential activities that could be deferred or scaled back. I then presented this plan to stakeholders, along with a request for additional funding if certain high-priority activities needed to continue. This balanced approach allowed us to bring the project back within budget while still delivering on key objectives. These were some of the most challenging scenario-based questions and example responses that will help you stand out in your project management interview. Remember, preparation is key, and with these insights, you are one step closer to securing that dream role. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more expert tips and strategies. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your interview.